I know the DJ.
Do you?
You gotta
90s baby, stand up.
You're coming back cause I'm blowing in it. Pause. I take my craft serious.
Get the hell out of here. I don't owe you shit.
Welcome to episode 55 of But I Know the DJ, the original New England podcast discussing all things DJing, music, nightlife, business, and pop culture through the unfiltered opinions of hosts SNAX,
GimmeSnax, baby.
aka Snacks Fury, DJs FINGAZ, and Cammy V.
DJ Cammmy V.
Sponsored by, powered by, fuck me.
Yeah, all that.
Power
sponsored.
Sponsored by what?
Dope Entertainment.
Yeah, baby.
Dope.
We'll leave it in there. We'll do it live. We'll do it live.
Fuck it.
Aha!
What the fuck?
Spread off. Red, white, berry. What the fuck is this? Sorry, guys. I had to get loose.
Fingers. Starting the show off incredibly well. You're right.
It's fucking birthday month, bitches!
So as we mentioned in the last show, I just finished my birthday. We're on to Fingers' birthday next in like a couple weeks, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks after that is mine.
Oh
God.
shit, we're getting fucked up all month.
Oh, no.
All month.
Sagittarius, right?
Sag, baby.
Big Sag energy.
Big
Feel me?
Sag energy. You're a cap, though.
Yeah,
fucking
baby.
cap.
No
It's all
cap.
cap.
No cap.
It's all cap.
No cap, baby.
But another episode here. Thanks so much for tuning in. Episode 55. I actually just came from a DJ conference today. Cammie stopped by as well. This was the only, as it claims, Boston DJ conference called Harvest of Sound. And my issue is I'm going to talk about the pros and cons, but my issue just jumping out of if you never heard of it, that's kind of my issue.
I didn't even know what was happening, dude.
Most of the DJs that I spoke to and that were hitting me up about it while I was there on Instagram and whatnot were like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, yeah, this is in downtown
This
Boston.
is happening right now, yeah. If you guys didn't tell me, or if you didn't tell me, I wouldn't have gone.
Shout out Todd Powers from Connecticut, who I mentioned before. Shout out DJ Toomey, DJ Caitlin. That's how I found out and that's how I knew. But besides that, like, I was very confused with how they marketed it, who they were marketing to. I think it was mostly, from what I noticed, like a lot of like private event wedding type DJs. But really, really dope seminars. I mean, talking about how to be on top of your social media. There was a very technical sound, when it comes to like sound waves and in your speakers, how to place your speakers. There was that summer that I learned a lot in. There was where they tested different types of speakers. Like they put like in the line different speakers that you might be interested in like buying or like fucking with, and they would like play like different genres on them and like literally test them and like have you have like the crowd judge like what do you think this one like, it was really cool.
That's cool.
It was stuff that was
That's
very DJ specific. They had showcases, people performing. I saw Ragoza perform. He did a scratch showcase, which was really, really cool and really, really interesting.
Yeah.
But again, I think the fact that out of all the people that are there was probably like 5 Boston-based DJs,
Like industry.
that were just based in Boston. Everyone else was out of state,
Wow.
and I was it was a Boston conference. So I was very, very confused. I was like, we could have easily filled in 50 more seats here.
Where was it held?
Yeah, for sure.
Where? The Revere Hotel.
Oh, wow.
It was right there, right now, like right where a lot of us play, and it was a great setup.
Right in the heart.
Production was amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I'm happy because I was able to like tap in with some people that like I follow on Instagram or that I've heard of or whatever. I met them for the first time, or saw them again after a while. But again, I was just very confused of how it's a Boston DJ convention and no Boston DJs are there or knew about it. So
That's just the problem. I think we've been like tapping in, in and out the episodes with Boston. Is just like the outreach and like the connections within Boston. It's just so it's so lackluster. Nobody's like really in touch with each other unless you're in the circle or unless you're in the industry.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything outside of that's so foreign.
Yeah, and there's like tons of DJ conferences that go around the country that are really, really awesome, that have grown, to have really high attendance, and with that are able to like have budgets to like get in some like really, really dope, like world champion DJs or like DJs that are just like really famous. which are cool that I wish I'm hoping to get more involved with and like attend in the future. But again, this one was right in our backyard, and so I was like, yo, I'm gonna pull up, and I was like, how am I one of the only Boston dudes here?
Right.
Like I was just very, very confused.
Yeah.
But again, I do want to highlight some of the positives. Like I mentioned, Ragoza did this really interesting. It wasn't a showcase. It was him explaining how he approaches his scratching and his methodology with developing his strengths in scratching. And I want to share a few of the things that I learned with you guys briefly. He was saying how he warms up is first he'll pick only 2 scratches that he knows and only goes between the 2, like back and forth in like time and whatever, and then he picks another 2, and then he'll mix them up and do that to force himself to, like, maybe if there's like 2 scratches that like he wouldn't necessarily put together, it forces him to start figuring out routines in it.
That's cool.
Whatever at different BPMs. And I was like, okay, that's really, really cool. And then he did this other one, and then he was like, okay, next I do this thing where, let's say he puts on a 100 BPM instrumental. So let me just put in something here to give you guys an idea of kind of like what kind of pacing he's working with. So he was putting something like this, like, right? 9,500 BPM. And he was like, first I only scratch. He's on the first exercise, I'm not allowed to scratch on the 1. So 1, right? 1. Right? So he's like, boom, I do that. So now I'm like working on counting, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. He goes, second, now I'm not allowed to scratch on the snares. Nope, you scratch on the snare. So
I would say the snare is here. Those snares on there.
So 2 and 4.
That's not.
But he was doing more.
Really?
So he was doing like
stop and then.
So he was doing like this. Hold on, let me hear it. So he was like, and I was like, oh shit, like this is getting pretty intense now. And then he was, so I was like, okay, like hip hop beats, whatever, scratching on hip hop beats. And he was like, we're too used to music with 4 count time signatures. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, because I was like, well,
that's
music
what we play, yeah.
And he was like, so I start scratching on 7/8, and he plays like this like swing song. That's like 1, 2. No, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, fuck, I can't even do it because I never hear 7, 8 counts. Yeah. But it was like basically where you would want to go all the way to 8. It starts back on the 1.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Something like that. But he was like, we're like, it's like off, like to my brain, I was like, this is so offbeat. Yeah. And he was playing like this crazy swing song that like wasn't quantized or whatever. And he starts like scratching on it, and I'm like, oh no, this dude's different. Yeah. I'm like, this dude's way different. And like my mind, like it was at first I was having trouble like counting it, and I was like, I would have messed up so many times because like I'm so used to a 4 time signature. I
mean, anyone that I've ever taught to scratch, I tell them you have to hear it and you have to know it and do it in your brain.
Yeah. So he was saying like he referred to it like on a jazz thing. He was like, say it before you do it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So basically what we were just doing on the beat where we're like that like he would do that and then scratch it. Yeah. And it was like cool to like not necessarily visualize it, but like visualize in your head and like see what it's supposed to sound like and then do it. Yeah. And so like I was just like, wow, like it's just his methodology was just very like I've never really like heard it approached this way.
Yeah, very different.
And then he did, and then he put on, and then he was like, and then I do a blues one. Like he played like this random blues song that had like this like very distinct swing with hi hats, and he was like, most hip hop songs don't have that. Yeah. And he goes, so I'm trying to scratch with the swing. And he's like, do it. And I'm just like, bro, I'm sitting there. And I'm just like, yo, like, who the fuck does? And I'm just like, that's why he's so good. Because he's like, so he trains like an athlete.
Yeah,
he trains his scratching like an athlete. Yeah. Like he's finding ways to be uncomfortable. And he's like, so after I do all that, I go back to a normal 100 hip hop song. Yeah. And now everything I do is mad easy because it's simplified. And it's like weightlifting. You know, if you want to get stronger, you add 10 pounds, you struggle on a little bit, go back to your the way you used to. Now that's easy. Yeah. So I was like, wow. And it was just
bro. He's definitely a pioneer within like that pocket of like DJing.
Yeah. And also his way of teaching how to scratch. It like again, like he was just saying things where I was like, I've never heard it approached this way. Right. And then he was like, yo, like I'm gonna scratch, like people start calling out different scratches. Like, but you know how like Eminem, like he'll freestyle and like and then you start.
That's
so like he'll start
crazy.
doing it, and then like someone will be like crab, and he like starts doing only crabs. Someone was like stab. It's like someone was like boomerang, and I was like, oh, that's gonna get him. Well, doing boomerang. I was just like, dude. But then when I noticed, and what I was saying in my head was like he was only scratching on his left hand, and I was like, granted, unreal. And I was like, if he opens up the question, because most of the seminars ended with questions, I was like, the first thing I'm gonna ask is, what do you think about like ambidextrosity? You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. That's a way harder word. That's a way harder word. That's a way harder
Hold
word.
on. Hold on.
Say it
Hold
again.
on. What's the word?
What's the word?
Damn. Can I see how it looks?
No. Go ahead.
No, wait.
No. What it is?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you saying?
Amphibian?
No, ambidextrosity.
Dexter?
Oh, yeah, this is bad.
Ambulation?
Ambidexterity. Ambidexterity.
Ambidexterity.
Did you know that?
Ambidexterity, yes.
Ambidexterity.
Hey, nice job, baby.
Thanks.
That's what I'm talking about. Double chat. No, give me another shot.
Sweet revenge.
Revenge. Hey,
That's
hey,
great.
okay.
That's
We got
great.
Bub,
One more
Bub, we
time.
got it. Ooh.
Ambidexterity.
Ambidexterity.
There
That's
you
a
go.
tough one, though. It's a
Yeah,
tough one.
it is.
That's a SAT word if I ever heard one.
Ambidexterity. Anyway, I was going to ask him about the ambidexterity
Nice.
because I noticed he only scratched with one hand. And before we can even get to questions, he like brought up himself. He goes, once I got really good at this, I started focusing on something that, you know, was out of my comfort zone and on my other hand. And he was like, you know, I can do stuff, but there's certain things I can't do, whatever. And then he starts doing it on his other hand, and he's like, still unreal.
Yeah.
So shout out Ragoza. Again, that was a big highlight that I got from the conference. Again, you know, my biggest feedback is like, hey, like, you should probably tap into some of the DJs that are in the city to, again, fill those seats. I know that it was a ticketed event. Like, I'm sure they need money and whatever. But so
well, what's crazy is we didn't know about it, but they knew about us.
Not really.
What, the pod?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
did. Yeah, we
good
did.
point.
Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah.
Again, shout out Todd Powers. They shouted us out.
Todd.
Thank you.
As a podcast to listen to, because obviously we do talk DJ, we do talk music, and we did get a shout out at one of the seminars, so that is true. Thank you for reminding me, and shout out Todd for shouting us out, and because we absolutely are a podcast you should be listening to.
Yes.
So that is the harvest of sound. I guess when they come back around next year, let's show up and really represent.
Yep.
Welcome the other DJs that are coming from around the country, around the world, to Boston, and let's really like be able to show, what Boston's all about. And like I said, they have showcases and stuff. Like I really want to get more Boston DJs. The only Boston DJ representative this year was DJ Caitlin.
Yeah.
Which unfortunately, because it's actually going on right now, we weren't able to see her her set. I'm sure she did really, really well.
Shout out to you.
But again, I want to make sure that if there is going to be something like this that is hopefully going to grow within the national DJ community, that Boston comes through correct.
Yeah.
Yep. 100%.
So moving on here, just wanted to as always we like to talk about kind of who's who, what's what in the music world. And as we are kind of, wrapping up with the year here, Dear Complex came out with Best Albums of 2022.
Yep.
I think our next show will be a big year in review, kind of bringing in the new year type episode. But we did want to talk about this because it did just drop, and we don't want to be too late on it. But I did want to quickly go through, the top 5. This is a full list. I think it's how many is in here total? 50. And I wanted to be able to figure that out.
Did they do a whole list? I saw they only released 5 on Instagram.
No, they have a full list.
Okay. Listen, if you're watching right now, stop real quick. Scroll down, subscribe if you're not subscribed, like, comment. It helps the situation. It helps us out, helps push the name. We also have a TikTok. We have a new TikTok. But Another DJ, look it up. We have all our clips on there. We got some funny stuff that we react to online. Make sure you do that. Don't forget Instagram as well. But Another DJ, help us out, man. We love you guys. We love the support. You know what we do here. We know what you do there. Watch us everywhere.
And now switching gears here, as always, we like to stay on top of kind of what's going on. We're wrapping up the year. It is December. I think the next show we really want to do our year in review. We want to really kind of look at 2022. But Complex did drop a Best Albums of 2022 on us, just the other day. So we did want to make sure we are on top of the news here, and just kind of having a conversation of kind of how this year went musically. They dropped a list of 50. I don't want to, go crazy on you guys like going all 50. You want to talk about the top 5? Did you guys look at this list already?
Yes.
I have not.
You've not?
I've
Okay.
not. First
Not the entire list, but the top 5.
Yeah, okay. So just, I guess I think what we usually do is give a bottom. So at number 50, just kind of letting us know where we're at here, is Joji's Smithereens. Don't listen to Joji really at all. Phil, shout out Phil, giving me the finger. Shout out 88 Rising. But Joji. But Joji is on the list, top 50 at number 50. So, I mean, what are some of the albums that came out this year? What should we expect?
Beyonce's definitely.
Kendrick's
was
yeah.
was a huge hit.
Future.
Future. The Weeknd.
The Weeknd. Oh, that was this year.
That was this
wasn't
year,
it?
right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Her loss, obviously.
Yep.
Honestly,
Drake.
never mind.
Yeah.
Both.
Rosalia. Motamami.
Rosalia.
Yeah. Big album.
Bad Bunny.
Bad
Yep.
Bunny.
So a lot of big
Lot
albums.
to choose from, yeah.
A lot to choose from. But we're talking about top 5.
Top five.
And Complex usually stresses me out, so let's see what the
Not as bad as like a Pitchfork or like a Billboard.
Yeah.
Like Complex is somewhere.
Rolling Stone.
Yeah, Rolling Stone. Yeah, like Complex does okay. At number 5, we have Vince Staples. Ramona Park Broke My Heart.
Interesting.
I'm be very honest. Did not listen to this
I
album.
didn't listen to the album either. I heard about it. I heard different podcasts talking about it, but I didn't tap into it.
Yeah, I don't really listen to Vince Staples at all. I know he's a talented guy, talented rapper.
He's got some good projects. I'll give it to him.
Some words on it. The best communicators can get even the most layered of points across in very few words. That's what Vince Staples accomplishes in 41 minutes on Ramona Park Broke My Heart. His autobiographical 5th studio album takes listeners on a trip down memory lane with Vince through Long Beach's more rugged corners as a West Coast rapper discusses how street violence has affected him and his people. So definitely something that seems interesting and thoughtful. Dropped in April 8th, and that's on our top 5 for 2022.
It's high up 5.
Very high.
Number 5.
Must be good. Number 4, Beyonce's Renaissance.
There you go.
Not surprised. Beyonce does her thing. People love Beyonce. Beehive is on very crazy and good album.
That's a good
I
album.
thought it was a great project. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Renaissance is arguably one of Beyonce's most ambitious projects to date. I think we can all agree. The album samples and draws inspiration from black dance and house music of the 80s and 90s, but Beyonce does not rest on the work or legacy of anyone else. Beyonce is a wizard when it comes to sampling, but the album's cohesive mixing and seamless transitions are excellent, thanks in part to the producers behind the scenes such as The Dream, Mike Dean, Nova Wave, and many more. Kind of tangent, just because I saw The Dream's name. I think it's called... Damn it! I need to look this up. But there's an interview he did recently, with a guy from Complex. Actually, they used to call it the Blueprint, but I think Complex must have cut that segment because now the guy who does it himself now.
I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
the white guy.
Yeah.
So he has a lot of actually really interesting interviews in the past with like Pusha T and Scooter Braun and shit. And he recently did one with The Dream. And if you don't know enough about The Dream, like he's someone that has like really shaped hip hop and R&B over the last 15 years.
Yeah.
As a writer and producer, and he's just incredible and has done a lot of Beyonce and Rihanna's biggest song. He did Umbrella, just to if that tells you anything.
Yeah,
and
incredible.
And has done a lot of work for some of our favorite artists. So shout out to Dream. Number 3, we have Pusha T. It's Almost Dry. Great album.
Valid.
Good album.
He puts on such high quality rap music.
Yeah, dude.
With the beats and everything.
The beats are just always crazy, and I don't know. I won't get tired of hearing Pusha T talk about pushing coke. And
just the way he does it.
Just the way he does it is just very smart.
The picture.
Yeah.
It's just it's like high level drug rap.
Yeah.
You know
Oh
what
my
I'm
god.
saying?
At his purest and best form.
And you have Kanye sampling. You have the Pharrell going them two both. So and they were very
Cudi,
instrumental.
Don Toliver. Dude, it was a really good album.
Very instrumental in his career. So to have that full circle is pretty dope.
Staying true to this ethos, he recently returned with It's Almost Dry, an album that delivers on the promise of being more well-rounded than his 7-song album Daytona, while still remaining remarkably concise. Absolutely.
Yeah.
After all, with a new son in his life, Pusha says he's very precious of his own time these days. As he explained to Complex, I don't have time to play. And I think he did a really, really great job. I mean, it's crazy. He's always regarded as very talented and in high regard. but doesn't like win things. Not that like again we talk about awards can mean something, maybe they don't, but like I feel like he's just been in this game so long and has been so respected and has been so consistent. His features too are insane.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like he's in this weird.
He's in his own like pocket of like.
But highly respected in the hip hop.
No,
game.
for
but
sure.
still
like
in the shadow.
But
Still in the shadow.
Yeah.
It's
interesting.
I went to Made in America, I think 2018, and he was on it, and there was this part where he only did his features, and one of them was Runaway.
Yep.
And I was just like, and it's one of those like that's one of those verses where like, oh shit, I know every word to this, and like I was just like rapping with him, and I was like, damn, like this dude's really that guy. Like his rapping is amazing.
And he's penned a lot of songs for Ye as well, and for other people. So shout out to Pusha, man.
Yep. Yeah, no, I feel like just as far as like a lyricist is concerned, man, like he is top tier among it.
Yeah.
But it's interesting that, like SNAX says, he doesn't really get those accolades, and he's not really like the first person that people mention. You know, like
despite his consistency,
bro. Like we just rattled off like albums off the top of our head that came out, and like not one of us said Pusha T, and he had a top 3 album this year. So
and like to be an elder statesman in the game, I think like hip hop is the only genre where we kind of shit on our elder statesmen, where you're old, like that's the only genre that I feel like does that. Every other genre like praises like longevity into the game. So to be and to deal with all that, you know, because the hip hop is for the kids now. You know what I'm saying? The relevant is for the kids. Whoever the kids are into at the time, that's where the relevant, you know, state of the genre is. So to drop an album like that, stay true to who you are, not, you know, fake the funk, and still, you know, be. I mean, the last album got nominated for a Grammy, and then this one, where it's at with all the accolades, it's dope.
And it starts to raise a question too, kind of going off of what you're saying is specifically with hip hop music these days. You know, we kind of complain as DJs of there's nothing that's like really sticking, or no classic music. The hooks aren't right. Like, where is hip hop music? What's the next 5 years looking for hip hop music?
Here today, gone tomorrow. My opinion. I said this literally multiple times on this show, where I don't feel like there's going to be another hip-hop classic album coming out for a long time, and I'm staying true to that.
I mean, I feel, you know, I want hip-hop to be more, like, to be more open, to have more of like I want to go back to those like Pharrell days. I want to go back to those Timbaland days. I want to go back to those Kanye West producing for Ludacris days type shit. You know what I'm saying? Those beats that were very colorful, very hard hitting, but you know, very up tempo. I feel like I'm kind of done with the low tempo trap shit, man. I'm kind of over it, man. It's enough. It's time to pick the tempo back up. Let's do that. And, you know, I kind of got excited with the whole Drake doing the whole up-tempo, you know, dance housey stuff, because it's going to end up trickling down. We might not see it in the first 2 years, but it's something that will trickle down and eventually be something it's infused in a certain way.
Yeah.
I mean, we see what Lil Uzi doing the Jersey.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Which shocked me, because Jersey Club had its second wind, I guess. Jersey Club was, was bigger back in the day, but had its wind, like, and it was big and a lot of virality and everything like that. But because, with that being said, it also like died pretty hard. Yeah, there hasn't been a big Jersey record in hip hop in years, and then he comes out
huge,
and it's huge.
Massive record,
so, what is that a testament to? Is it the thing that we didn't know we needed, or is it just Uzi being Uzi?
I think Uzi being Uzi, and the fact that it's different. It's like different for the time. And touching on Finga's point too, right? The production was just so different.
Yeah.
Back with you just rattled off a bunch of producers. And now it's like you play like a common hip hop beat, it would probably take me a couple minutes to figure out what the song is, rather than if like you play one of those songs, like some of those classic records, within a second you hear the first like tone, like the first beat, you know what song it is.
And that's one thing that I love about it, is bringing the fun back into the genre.
The music video.
Crazy.
Have you seen the music video?
Fucking insane.
The energy, dude. When I first saw it, I had to pause it, and I'm like, dude, I might run through a fucking wall.
That's the one thing I love about this generation, is like they're dancing. It might not be to what we usually dance to, but they're dancing. They're not ashamed of it. And that's what we need. And so when I'm DJing in the club and then we tap into these songs, I'm seeing a lot more circles being formed and people actually dancing in the club. So that does trickle down. If you know what you're doing, you'll be able to navigate the night a little better with some more movement in the crowd.
Absolutely. Wow, no, that's such a good point. I think about I would say, I'm gonna say 6 years ago, almost 7 years ago, I would very much argue that for about a decade that hip hop was like the biggest genre in the world.
Yeah.
Where do we think it ranks right now? Does it think it's still holding on for dear life, or has it moved around a little bit?
I think it's still the top genre in the world, and you could just go look at the top of like the top 40 charts. It's still there. I mean, Her Loss came out and pretty much it just swept the whole thing. The whole thing. So
we're still very influential as far as the world and stuff like that. People still do. There's still parts of the world that are catching up to things that we did, 5 years, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
That are not really like like the corners of the world and stuff like that. So I think it's there. I know they put out an article that as far as the stock market and shareholders and stuff like that, that it kind of dropped a little bit in that kind of a market of space. But I think a lot that has to do with artists going towards more independent route instead of using the big corp, the big corp and the big labels. But I think hip hop is something that's always going to be evolving. It's always going to be a conversation between generations. I want this whole. It's okay to get old. It's okay to have longevity in the game. You know what I'm saying? And show respect to the people that are still out here doing it. Drake is pushing 40.
Yeah, we said that. Yeah,
Drake's pushing 40. So it's just like, when he hits 40, are we gonna stop?
But remember I was saying, like, he keeps himself real fucking young, bro. Like,
Yeah.
For better or for worse, however you look at it.
No one ever has that conversation about Drake. It's because he keeps himself in that
very
realm.
young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say, too, music is very cyclical, which obviously we know.
Yeah.
And we're going to get, I think the future of hip-hop, maybe another 5-10 years, it's going to kind of circle back to, like, the days that we were talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I say with reggaeton right now. Reggaeton is right back in the beginning stages as far as drum samples and everything like that. As far as content and everything, as far as style,
even
right
melodic samples. It's just going way
right back where it is, and we see it with music all the time. So, we'll be right back with it to where we love it.
Moving on to the top two. We talked about this album so much, man. I don't gotta say it. Like its heartbroken album cover, this project is mainly about singing the pain away, but also somehow promises an amazing time during his 2022 U.S. Stadium tour of the same name, which broke records as the most profitable tour of any artist. Bad Bunny encouraged listeners to experience the album as a party. Un Verano Sin Ti. We know it. We've talked about it so much.
What an album.
Doesn't really need much more. We've talked about it so much.
From beginning to end, from switching genres, to doing like the rock into like the trap, and to doing like like Brazilian style, like
bossa nova and the house music. It was
amazing. It's amazing album.
Merengue,
oh my god, the beat switch, like and. Yeah, a lot of the lyrics are like, we have like Affecto, where like there's girls fucking screaming at the top of their lungs at the concert.
Yeah.
Me included. But then it turns around, there's like body, and it's just like, it's just such a great, it's what you want in an album. And he obviously had just an unreal year. So Un Verano Sin Ti, number 2. Number 1.
It is what
I'm going to guess Kendrick, maybe?
It is what
Kendrick,
it is.
Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale, and the Big Steppers. And he's always going to give us quality. He's always going to give top tier rap music, and I feel like every year that he drops an album, it's within the top 3. And he does amazing.
You can take this album and turn it into a play from beginning,
which
to
I'm sure
end.
is part of the intent. I mean, he's really good at that. I mean, Good Kid, Mad City, for example.
And go look at his his concerts. Go look at his shows that he puts on. It really is a full-fledged performance.
Kendrick Lamar's offerings, particularly those of the last decade, have never known that plight of being a faint whisper. His projects, which need I remind you include the Pulitzer Prize winning Damn and the Good Kid, Mad City, serve as cultural staples many moons later, challenging the ways in which we love and think. I mean, he's one of those guys, makes you think, makes you reflect. He's becoming kind of like I mean, he's obviously in the 2010s like Mount Rushmore we've talked about, but he's becoming like very untouchable at this point. Where like
he's cemented himself.
very
in
much.
hip-hop
Yeah,
history.
he can
You can't
do his
compare no
thing.
one to him.
Yeah,
So when they do the whole Drake thing, you can't compare.
no,
Drake to
not at
him.
all. And I don't think he has any interest in like pop music
No.
or radio stuff. Like he's making music that I think is very much for himself.
But even like tracks like N95,
Yeah.
Ring Off in the Club, he still has those tracks in his arsenal that he knows will knock in the club, but still has a message.
He's like, I can give it to you.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
mean, but that's the stuff that he was doing with like Baby Keem. Like
Yeah.
when we think of like fucking Family Ties and shit.
Yeah.
You drop that shit at a club, bro. Oh my god, that shit
Oh
rings.
my God.
That's a record.
Oh my goodness.
And then to find out that because the Baby Keem album it got a Grammy, to find out that like
Sure
Kendrick Lamar wrote a lot of those songs.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Big
he
cheat
can
code.
do it if he wants to.
Big
He's
cheat
if he
code.
wants to. Where's her loss in this?
Her loss is number 8.
Wow.
Very high.
I'm a little surprised.
Very high.
Yeah.
Her loss is at number 8.
It's a great project, but
Yeah.
number 8, wow.
Yeah, and they actually included Saturno. Raul
Really?
Alejandro. He was like 48, but like that shit just dropped. That
Yo,
shit dropped like 2 weeks
listen,
ago.
That album is amazing to me, and that's another one that tapped back into the 80s. I mean, to the late 80s, early 90s.
He's doing the. I mean, there's
Freestyle.
There's a couple records where I was like, this is very Latin weekend as far
Yeah.
as like bringing
Yeah.
back the like disco
Yeah.
housey.
So he did like
80s
the
freestyle.
aha type joints, like, and then he did like he hit the freestyle.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
this is like if you're back in Puerto Rico in '95, you're
Yeah,
throwing
yeah,
this
yeah.
song and it's ringing
Yeah.
off.
My,
from beginning to
my,
end.
my thing about the album as I was going through it was I didn't really feel cohesion. Like
Yeah.
I thought it was like kind of like it's weird because when I had this conversation with someone else, like they were like, well, Bad Bunny did the same thing where like there was like kind of genres all over the place. But I was like, its blurb suggests, like the essence of the songs all kind of like
It
Yeah.
flowed together.
It flows
Yeah.
together. Where
Yeah.
like, and that's where I think Raul Alejandro kind of missed. Where like it would be like Punto Cuarenta into like the freestyle record, into like the house record, into the pop record,
Yeah.
into Lo que era. Like I
Yeah.
was just like I remember when I
Yeah.
was in there, I was like like I'm not feeling
Right.
I feel like there's
cohesion
different.
of it.
There's definitely the different moods in there. I feel like he tried to capture a moment in time and then put it together in an album.
Mm.
But the songs individually, amazing.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
does. And you know what I was like blowing up real big right now.
He's the Chris Brown of Latin music.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
say.
He has the look. He can sing and can rap. He has
Yes.
a very unique style voice.
Yeah,
I think if he just plays his cards right, like he's getting
The
real, real
versatility is
big.
there, yeah.
he's getting real.
and he's
real
with Rosalia.
Yeah,
So
it's
that's
like
a
we got
big
king,
power
and
couple.
queen shit. Yeah. So like if he just needs to not fucking fuck up. Like, you know what I mean? Like we see your potential now.
Yeah,
Great job on the new album. But yeah, he was able to squeeze his way into I think like 48, 47.
that's what's up, man. Good for you,
Nice.
Complex top 50 album of 2022.
bro. I fuck with it, Complex.
I like it. You didn't
Not
do
bad.
too bad. Not
bad.
bad.
Not
too
bad.
bad.
We'll take
Not
it.
bad.
We'll take it. We'll
I'm
take
gonna
it.
go down the list and
We
see,
weren't
but not
screaming.
bad.
We weren't
No.
screaming.
Yeah, we're okay with this one. So I want to bring back a game, a segment that we did in the past. I actually did really, really well. And it is the draft.
Shit.
Let's go.
What are you drafting?
First, let's decide the order. Or do we want to know what we're drafting first?
We gotta know what we're drafting first. What we drafting?
All time
Fuck.
one-hit wonders. Songs.
God damn.
All time one-hit wonder songs. We're going to keep it at 5.
Shit.
Yo.
Can I look at my phone?
We'll take some time.
That's a lot of fucking songs.
Yeah.
A lot of songs to choose from. Any genre, all time. Can I get a random name generator? No, not name like random, like order generator, right?
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
So,
EJ, who should go first?
Yeah. You should. Someone should
Fingas
pick.
is going first.
why?
Okay, who's going second? You. Motherfucker. All right, who's going third? Just kidding. All right, let's do it.
All right, is that the order?
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. EJ picked. That was random.
All right. So let me get this organized here. So if we recall, so this is how it's going to go down. Snake order, draft, 1, 2, 3. So it's fingers. Cammie, snacks,
Yeah.
snake, draft, which means at the bottom of round 1, I start round 2. At the end of round 2, Finger starts round 3.
Yep.
Until we get to our teams of 5. So again, this is one hit wonders, songs. all time, no matter the genre.
All right, so I'm first.
And you're first.
All right.
Are we putting a shot clock on too? We learned a lot from last time.
All
We
right,
did.
All right. Let me get some background music on here because this is about to get lit.
Any background music?
All right, so I choose as my first pick. I think it's a song that never gets old. You play it anywhere.
Oh my god!
No matter what the
I'm
genre it is.
I'm so nervous.
Jump Around House of Pain.
Whoa!
Jump Around House of Pain. Play that any fucking where. That is the most iconic, one of the most iconic starts ever in the track. What?
I like this pick. I wasn't expecting this pick.
That was a good pick, dude.
What?
Fuck, I'm nervous,
Damn.
man.
Write it down.
All right.
Cammy V.
So I kind of interpreted this a different way. I was thinking like, fuck it, I don't care. Here's the deal: when someone says one hit wonder, who do you immediately think of? So I'm thinking of the biggest one hit wonder record,
Milli Vanilli.
and I'm gonna go with.
I'm nervous.
I don't know which one to pick.
I feel like white
I'm
people
gonna
shit's
go.
coming.
I'm gonna go with Can't Touch This, MC Hammer.
Ooh. Is he a one? Is he? Yeah, you.
I mean, he has too legit to
Hold
quit.
on. He is too legit to quit.
How big of a hit is that? Are we including that?
Pump to the bumps. Pump to the bumps. Pump to the bumps. They got the girls with the pump. I know y'all young. I can't. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go.
No,
Can't
but
Touch This.
too legit to quit.
Too legit to quit is a second hit right there, bro.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
What do you think? What do you think?
I think I'm gonna give you one more. Get out now. Get out there with another one.
All right. I'm gonna go with Ice Ice Baby Vanilla.
There we go.
There we go.
I like
There
that.
we
I
go.
like
There
that.
we go.
Okay.
There we go.
I like that. I like that. The white people shit, you know what I'm saying? You gotta
Excuse
stay
me?
on brand. You gotta stay on brand, you know what I'm saying? All day.
Nice, baby. So. Ice Spice, baby.
GimmeSnax, baby.
Thought I was feeling you.
Oh God. I'm sure there's someone who's made a mashup of like Munch and Ice Ice Baby and like, made the connection.
Going home and doing it.
And made the connection.
It's somewhere.
Okay. So I have two. I'm going to go back to back on this. I'm kind of nervous because there's so many.
There's so fucking
And
many,
it's
bro.
very easy for these to slip. through the
Shot
cracks.
clock on now.
My first one is going to be.
Oh, shit. Classic.
It's going to be
Classic.
Mambo number 5
Mambo number 5. Classic.
by Lou Bega.
Yep. Ooh.
Is going to be my first pick.
All right, round two. Who's going first?
Yeah,
You
no,
are?
He's
so I
back,
start
baby.
Here we
round
go. Here we go.
two. There's a few that I want that I don't know.
Fair to say I won that round. Fair to say I won that round. We're going to keep going.
That was a great pick.
I'm going to do. Let me load this shit up.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
That's good.
To the bag. That's
Come
my
on,
shit
stop
right
playing
there.
with me, son.
You got into that bag right there.
Take on Me by Aha.
You got into the bag right there.
I like my first two picks.
I like that.
I like my
that.
first two
I like
picks
that.
a lot.
I like that. Fair to say, everyone in Snack and Cammy V's comments are not gonna know what's going on right now. But it's cool.
Just
But-
wait, baby.
It's on you,
Damn,
buddy.
there's a lot of ways we can go with this. So Cammie V round 2.
I'm gonna switch the genre up a little bit.
I like
All right.
I'm gonna go with Pump It Up, Joe Budden.
Woo! That's a big one. That's a big one.
Good one.
That's a big one. Shout out to Joe Budden.
Shit.
That's a big one. That's a big one. That's huge right there. That still ring off in the club. You know what I mean?
He never wants to hear this song ever.
Not
again.
ever. If he ever walks into the club in Boston, I'm playing. Sorry, I never be like this. You know what I'm saying? Nice pick.
Have you seen the
Thank you.
music video like recently?
No.
I love going back.
It's
and watching
it's
the
so
fucking
like
music
dated. There's like so many like very dated references, like the phones and the TVs
Yeah,
and
man.
the way we were dressing.
The
It's
oversized clothes.
oh my
is
God!
great.
So Cammie V number 2.
All right.
Pump It Up, Joe Budden.
I'm gonna keep it in the old school club. You know, we're still gonna be jumping around. All right, so crisscross jump.
Oh, we're still jumping.
We're still jumping. Crisscross jump. I'm not losing this draft. I'm telling you right now. And I'm playing that song right after that one.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
What we doing?
Yeah.
That's good. Fingers.
What I do Pastor Cavassier. Don't this hit me?
Jump.
And then
And then acapella. Don't this hit me when people want to dance. Don't this hit me when people want to dance.
Yeah,
Come on, man. You right there. Yeah,
Bring
buddy.
the house party's back.
Let's go.
Wow.
Oh, and then we're back to Cammy. Oh no,
No,
we're
back to
it
hold
again, baby.
on. Okay, you're right. So now we're starting round 3. So, right now we have Jump Around, House of Pain, Jump Crisscross. For Fingers, are we jumping a third time?
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be jumping a third time. I know physically won't be jumping out, but I know the ass is gonna be jumping.
Oh my
God.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
No! Wait. Is that his only record?
Yeah,
Dude,
bro, we are
God
not
damn it.
losing this
Fucking
one.
took it. No.
We're not losing this one.
This is his only record?
Yes,
Damn.
he dropped one, but it wasn't as big as this.
Oh no, of course it's never gonna be as big as this.
No. I'm not losing this shit.
Dude.
Not losing
This
this
is a
shit.
good one. This is a
Come
good
on.
one.
Come on.
I like big.
I cannot lie.
Junaya.
You're not knowing.
Okay. Huge. This is a tough one.
All right.
Cammy V.
I'm going to say this here.
If you take my pick, I'm gonna flip the fucking table. If you take my
Snacks,
fucking
we're going to
pick.
slow it down a little
Okay,
bit.
thank the fucking Lord.
Just
Whoa.
kidding. We're going to speed it back. We're going to slow it down a little bit.
Oh God, I'm so nervous.
Club's winding down.
Okay.
You just want to catch a wine. Let me say, No Letting Go, Wayne Wonder.
Ooh.
Wayne Wonder?
What do we think?
Has mad hits. That's not a one-hit wonder.
Let's think about hits though.
You talking about like mainstream hits?
Cause
Yeah, dude, absolutely.
Saddest
Anyone
Day.
change my life.
Say whatever. But is that a like this
I'm
is
talking
this
like-
is this is
This is
international hit, right?
I don't agree
No,
with
so
it.
no, so we know because we
the
know,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking Saddest Day, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but to
I don't
the
know. If you guys
standard-
want
to
to
the
count it, I
standard
can switch it
to
up,
the
but-
standard of
Dude, it's gonna be
Of
a
the
second
masses.
switch up, bro. I think you have to switch it up. Shaking.
No.
He's shaking.
so we want to keep it.
You want to keep it? Go ahead. There's gonna be an argument in the comments though. They're gonna be mad at
Lock
you.
it in, lock
All
it
the
in.
Bodman Boschman team people are gonna be like, "What the bumperclad white boy talking about? What the bumperclad white boy talking about?"
I have my two back to back,
all right, go for
and
it.
I'm guys. I'm not losing.
I'm next.
No, you're not.
Oh yeah, hold on.
You just
Oh,
won.
yeah, baby got back.
I got
right?
two.
All right.
I'm not losing. I'm not losing.
You're already losing me right now.
I was afraid Cammie was gonna take these. I'm not losing.
Oh, good
Oh,
one.
Stacey's
I'm not
won.
losing.
Oh my
Good one,
god.
good one.
Stacy's mom has got it going on.
All right, it's definitely a one-hit wonder classic one, but
Staple.
This is like when you think you don't. Who's it by? Who's it by?
I don't know.
You know what? Because it is a
Yeah.
real one-hit wonder. You have no idea what we fucking saying.
All right, cool. All right.
I'm not losing.
How are you already losing to me? This my
Yo.
my list is legit.
Yo, my pick. So pick 3. Stacy's mom.
My list is legit.
I'm sweating a little bit.
Pick 4.
Pick 4.
Oh, no. Oh, damn.
I'm not losing.
All right.
I'm not losing.
Okay. All right. If he says so.
And I need you.
Yo.
And I miss you.
All right.
And I wonder.
What I'm about to pick.
I'm about to pick.
You wonder what I'm about to pick.
My list is nasty, son.
Go ahead, Cams.
All right, well, let me bring it back to the weddings.
I'm amped.
We're going to go.
I feel like you guys are forgetting so much songs. You guys have no idea.
Bro, we can only pick 5. There's gonna be ones that are like left. Oh my
We're
God.
going to go.
I'm about to cry.
We're going to
Oh
go.
my
We're going to go
God.
with Come On Eileen.
Woo!
Oh my god, you guys are forgetting so much songs. It's okay, my back's deep.
Come on, Fingers.
Yo,
I love this record.
Yo, his list is shaky. yo, Cammie V's, all my Cammie V stands out there. His list is shaky.
Can't win them all. Can't win
Cammie's
them
not
all.
going back to
Can't
back.
win them all.
Cammie's not going back to
He's
back.
not going back to back. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna take you back to the dance floor.
Hold on. So you're doing 4 and 5, correct? Yeah.
Yeah, we're taking it back to the dance floor.
Okay.
What is love? Hideaway.
Oh.
You guys don't know what's going on. You guys, I don't know where you guys' brains at. I don't know where your brains at.
I love this song. I love this song.
No more.
I love this song.
Snacks' favorite song.
I don't
right
know
now.
where your brains at.
I love this song.
Don't hurt me.
Come on, who's fucking with my list? Who's fucking with my list? And you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do for this 5th one? Y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
I would pick that song, but I'm not picking that song. Y'all ready for this? But I'm not gonna do that. What I'm gonna do is Macarena.
That's a good. Honestly,
Macarena.
that was on my list.
The Macarena.
That was on my
Come
list.
on, my list is superb. Superb. Look, superb. Yo, if I play these songs back to back at a party, it's a wrap.
All right.
Motherfucker said,
Yeah,
hey,
my-
Eileen.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna one up everybody here.
Jesus.
I'm gonna one up everybody
I'm
here.
scared, I'm
I'm
scared.
thinking of global song. I'm thinking global.
Okay.
Everybody knew this, and it captured an entire fucking year. I'm gonna go Gangnam Style.
Dude, honestly,
Okay.
I was thinking about that song, bro.
Yeah, that should ring off his Soldier Bill.
This is big. I'm gonna be real. This is big. This is big. This is big.
It's a big record.
This is a huge record, bro.
Don't get canceled.
Don't get canceled.
I'm not saying it right, Phil.
I'm not Korean.
Oh shit, my bad.
Oh, cancel him. Cancel him.
I thought my bad, bro. We had mad. Is Boba Korean? Oh God. No. All right.
Jesus Christ. Someone put a muzzle on him, bro.
All right.
Oh God. This is the last one, right?
You got two. No, you got one. You got one. My bad.
You picked 5 already? We beat 4.
No, it's 5.
Wow. Okay.
There's so much left.
Should I pull a fingers and be like, yeah, can we get a bench?
Let's get we'll get 2 benches. 2 benches.
So we're stretching it to 7.
2. Come on, man. This is fucking nuts. all right.
We get carried
Let's
away.
keep it at 5. Let's keep it at 5. Keep it at 5. Keep it at 5. And then 1 bench.
One
One
bench.
bench.
Six
All
man.
right.
Six man.
Six man.
There's a lot left, bro. I have a few options in my head right now, and I'm trying to pick the right one. And I'm nervous. I'm really.
There's a lot.
Oh, God damn it. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just loading it.
Yo, your clock has been gone.
You know what? Fine. Fuck it.
Your clock has been gone. All right. Bittersweet Symphony. I see that. I like that. I like that.
It's okay.
We'll do it like this.
I like that.
At round 5?
I like
The
that.
value?
I like that.
The value on this?
I like that.
Okay.
I've heard this shit so many times. This is fire.
The remixes?
Yeah.
The
True.
blends?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
actual symphonies play this.
Yeah.
GimmeSnax, baby.
My list is still on point, bro.
I like my
What
list.
y'all motherfuckers talking about?
I like my
Is
list.
he going? Or is it benches? We benching right now?
Oh no, yeah, I go again.
You go again.
Go ahead, buddy.
I go fucking again, bro.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. The middle in a snake draft is not easy.
Yeah, that was me last time. I still had a fucking banging ass team. You know what? We're gonna. It's not just music.
Oh my god.
It's entertainment.
All right.
It's residuals. This song is such a one-hit wonder that everyone fucking knows. There's another one that you don't know the artist.
What you mean? It's the Friends right there?
That's not the artist.
I know, but that's the. I'm trying. I don't know.
Bro, we talking about transcending into TV? You want to talk money? You want to talk residuals?
Damn.
Jennifer Aniston, bro.
I like that.
You like that?
I like that.
My list is crazy.
I like that.
I'll Be There For You by the Rembrandts. You didn't know that?
Cammie.
Chanovia.
GimmeSnax, baby.
Cammie, can you bring this hype down, please? Go ahead.
My team is crazy.
My God.
All right.
Not compared to mine.
I could go old. I could go kind of old. I could go kind of recent.
I'm nervous.
I'm going to go.
Fuck. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to go with Who Let the Dogs Out.
Whoa! Who? Okay. Cammie V with a little comeback right there.
That was
Comeback.
big.
I see your body.
That was big.
I see your body.
Gangnam Style, Who Let the Dogs Out back to back is kind of crazy.
I see your body.
Wow.
See. I was gonna hit you. I was gonna hit you up on your head tops with Bullyproof by La Rouche, but I'm gonna keep that aside.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep that. I won't do that. Yo, my body's crazy. All right, you don't want to talk about one hit wonders? No, not me. But you know what I'm do? I'm gonna take it back. You know, take it back to all my, to my people, to my white girls in the clubs. You know what I'm saying? Paper Planes.
Oh,
That's a one-hit
No,
wonder.
no,
Name another
no.
track from her. Name another track from her.
Bucky Dun Gun.
Bucky Dun Gun. Are you serious? One-hit wonder right here.
Shaky.
Get out of here.
that one's a
Shit.
little-
Look it up.
that one's
Look
shaky.
it up. Hold on.
You should have done Bulletproof.
No.
Bulletproof would've been
Paper
better.
Planes. Paper Planes. Look it up. It's her only hit. Bucky Dun Gun tried to come up on it and it lasted on the fucking, I think it hit 100 on the fucking Billboard. You fucking serious? My list is
Yala? Yala's not a hit?
no. Na boy die.
You know the song?
No, it's not it though. It ain't a hit.
It's the same thing as a Wayne Wonder, bro.
This is a hit to the DJ of the year.
Paper Plane, Shaky. What do you got? We're doing
Paper Plane,
7?
Shaky. That's it.
We did 6, right? All right.
That's it.
You don't
And
want to
that's
do
it.
7?
No.
No, it's never gonna.
No,
hit.
No.
it's
No,
not.
you're right,
It's
you're
never
right.
gonna hit. And I don't want to beat you that hard. I don't
Can
want to beat you that crazy. We
Couple,
might need to do a part 2 of this.
Couple-
We might do a part 2.
couple honorable mentions. I think.
Let's just someone on. If you had some in mind, I had some in mind. I could have leaned on.
I think Thong Song could have been on there.
No,
yes.
Cisco has more than one hit.
Name
Guys, what are we
2. Name
talking
2.
about?
Name 2.
Cisco?
Name 2.
You can talk about Drew Hill. You can talk about. Come on, man.
Does
What
that-
the
does that
fuck are we
count? Does that
talking?
count?
Yes, Cisco.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, Crazy Town Butterfly.
Ooh, that, I think there's.
Come
I think
on,
that,
lady. Come,
yeah,
come on, lady.
I think there's records that are a lot better than that, though. To be
From
fair,
Crazy Town?
I'm gonna say it's Raining Men.
Oh, that's
I
a good
almost
one.
picked. And
Oh, better than that song.
and I am and I almost picked the one that I was looking up before I went to Bittersweet Symphony was somebody that I used to know.
Oh,
by
that was
Gaultier.
a good one.
Yeah.
I was thinking Tainted Love.
Tainted Love is a great fucking song.
Tainted Love. And then
Bam, bam.
if
SOS
if
sample?
we kept going, I would have smacked y'all with Crazy by Nas Broccoli.
I don't know if that.
CeeLo Green.
See, that's what I'm saying. If you're gonna do
No.
the Drew Hill Cisco thing, you
Name
gotta,
a CeeLo Green that was a song that's a hit.
Fuck
you.
Probably his biggest one.
Yeah, good night, goodbye. Try again. Yeah, you ended with Paper Plane, so
He's just mad because I fucking won. He's
Cupid-
mad that I won.
Cupid,
you guys-
Cupid Shuffle.
Would you guys have said?
Cotton Eye Joe.
Would you guys have Mo Bamba would be a one hit? wonder?
Sheck West, maybe.
Sheck West. I like Sheck West.
Panda though.
Banda. No. Timmy Turner. Moving them is underwater.
Two hip hop songs that I had here were This Is Why I'm Hot
Oh,
and
yeah.
Tipsy by Jay
I
Quan.
had Tipsy
Stanky
on my list,
Leg.
too. What about I know Lil
Do the
Pump,
stanky leg.
Gucci Gang, but like he's got other songs.
Nah,
but like
I think he has. I also almost, if we had 7, which I actually low key thought we did.
yeah, that's a
almost
good
did
one.
this.
That's a good
Yeah.
one. You could have done pretty much any like if you
A
stuck
lot
in
of
that
90s
bag,
rock, yeah.
But that's what I was gonna say. Like while we were doing it, was like, there's the throwbacks right now. Is like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
is that good or bad? There were so many, which is good. Which means great music out.
My Own
Yeah.
Worst Enemy.
but
another one.
the one hit, like, why? Like what harder to go viral, maybe harder to
go viral.
stay
Yeah.
relevant, right?
Back then there was more and like these songs stand the test of time. I feel like the one hit wonders now are not going to stand the test of time because they're not really. They're
blowing up.
more internet moments
Mm.
than classic one hit wonders like the ones
Yeah.
that we chose.
Like these
I
ones
agree.
are
Yeah,
like blowing down decades.
like you have people that were actually putting time into create these songs with big production and people that will put money into it, and they would ship out those singles hard, crazy. You know what I'm saying? So. They would work them hard, street teams, with the radio and everything. I feel like now it's a little bit different with
the music video.
the music video. So
Yeah.
So I do
Yeah.
want to recap.
Yeah. Recap, baby.
So again, this is the one-hit wonder all-time draft. Fingers, Jump Around by House of Pain, Jump, Crisscross, Baby Got Back, Sir Mix-a-Lot, What Is Love, Hadaway, Macarena, which is, I forget by who, Paper Planes by MIA, Cammie V, Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice, Pump It Up, Joe Budden, No Letting Go, Wayne Wonder, Come On Eileen by, who are they by? One Hit Wonder, we don't know. Gundam Style, Psy, and Who Let the Dogs Out, Baha Men.
Not bad though. Not bad. Not bad.
shout out to all my cake pop people. I don't know. Teach me. Teach me.
Cancel Fingers. Last but certainly not least, SNAX's team, Mambo number 5, Take On Me, Stacy's Mom, 1,000 Miles, Bittersweet Symphony, and I'll Be There For You, Friends theme song. Let us know in the comments.
Dude, this was a good one.
Who do you think has the best one-hit wonder team or list? And we'll check you guys on those results.
Ado, who won? Who won, Ado? Who's spending more money at the bar? Whose list? It ain't SNAX.
Bro,
It ain't SNAX.
you have paper planes, bro.
My people are going to be jumping around the first 2 songs. Ty, go get a fucking drink. I'm going to come hit you back with the dance songs. They're going to be singing the whole time. Yeah. The whole time. So they're not going to be drinking. You know what I'm saying? So, the fuck? What y'all know? You know my body.
Jesus.
Thank you so much for another incredible episode. But I know the DJ. Thank you, as always, so much for tuning in.
Oh, one more thing before we leave. You want to tell them how you were a dickhead over the weekend?
What'd I do?
How you were an asshole?
What did I do?
So this motherfucker, right? It's his birthday. Right?
Happy birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday,
That's
thanks,
usually
Cammy.
what you say.
Thanks, Cammy.
It was his birthday. And
in my culture, we say happy birthday.
Feliz Navidad. And he was at a club, right? And it was, they had a table and everything, and they were bringing out the whole bottle, whatever. I guess, put the signs that says DJ of the Year on the sign. So I don't know if he texted the light guy, right? But there's 2 nominees that are DJing that night.
No,
one that got snubbed and one that's the nominee.
Yes.
This dude texts the light guy, supposedly, or something happened.
I never said I
eye
texted
connection.
the light guy.
This is my story. This is my story.
You weren't there.
This is my story. This is my story. All right?
You weren't there.
This is my story. This motherfucker put DJ of the Year on the fucking big screen while dudes was DJing. Tell me that's not a violation.
So why is it a violation?
That's not a violation?
Why?
I don't think so.
In the comments right now, tell me that's not a violation.
It's my birthday. Why is it a violation?
Why? But
Was
you
it wrong? Was it wrong?
You had the signs coming out. That's fine, DJ of the Year.
Why? What's the difference?
And then you have the letters, SNAX. That was huge, dope.
I didn't know they were gonna
fire.
do that.
I know, but then the light guy.
What's the difference?
Wow, the guy. I think.
What if the white guy
I think the
just did it
nominee.
himself?
I think one of the nominees was DJing while this happened.
So
and they said DJ of the Year on top.
I don't decide who's DJing that event.
I was like, oh shit.
I don't decide who's.
I
DJing
texted
the
him
event.
immediately. This is just my story, and I like to spice it up. I texted him immediately.
Spice it up.
I'm like, you're a dickhead. He's like, what are you talking about? He's like, da-da-da-da, and he automatically added out the white guy, but automatically, we're not gonna talk about who it was.
Was there
no.
anything statistically or like
Cut.
factually wrong with the statement that was on the screen?
Yeah.
What's
What was wrong with it?
I just.
No, what was factually wrong
you
with
should
it?
have. First of all, you're not DJ of the Year yet.
Yeah. What do you?
We're
This
talking
is
about
the
this
same
year.
fucking year that
Yeah.
I won. I'm still
What do you
DJ of the
mean?
year.
It doesn't. No, last year, not this year.
Who's the
Who's
DJ of the year
who's the
this
current
year?
DJ of
right
the year?
now?
Who is the current DJ of the
Right
year
now.
right now?
This year they don't have one yet. You have one for last year.
So
Are
when does it
you
stop?
fucking
It doesn't
stupid?
carry on to the.
If
You are
if-
the
shut up.
reigning. You are the reigning from the year before.
If I win the NBA championship last season, this season, the NBA champs until the next team wins is the team.
But they don't call them the champions of this year.
didn't-
They won it last year.
It didn't
and
indicate
they're,
what
and
year it
they're
was.
battling for this year. So you're not the champion.
Bro, what are you
this
talking
year.
about? So as it stands, if someone puts a gun to your head right now and says, who is DJ of the year right now? What is your answer?
I would say they're.
So you would fucking die?
No, yeah, I would die. But like, it's nobody right now because they're choosing. They're still choosing. It's in limbo right now.
I disagree.
You are the
this
DJ of
what
the
I'm
year.
saying. This what I'm saying.
So when they put it up on the plaque, right? What does it say on your fucking shit? On your little trophy they gave you on your cup? It says DJ of the year 2021.
Yes.
What the fuck are we talking about then? You're not just say 2021,
okay,
2022.
First of all, a couple things here. My birthday is December 3rd, right?
Oh my fucking god, semantics man here. Oh my god.
What are we talking about? Listen to this. My birthday is December 3rd. The awards last year was, I believe, December 12th. This year is December 14th. Okay? My birthday last year, I didn't get to do any of the DJ of the year for my birthday because it hadn't happened yet.
Okay.
Now because my birthday falls the week before it's announced and the awards happen, I can only celebrate it the following year because I still hold the title as who have just won it until in a week from today or tomorrow where I am most likely going to give it up and I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
It's my birthday.
This
is what I earned. It's my moment because it is my day of fucking birth.
Happy
That I'm
birthday.
gonna be able to
happy
do it.
birthday. You're not the DJ of the year right now.
You
were the DJ of the year last year. Right now, the DJ of the year, the reason why they did it in December is to recap a whole year. So they don't know who the DJ of the year this year is.
So when do I get to flex my arm for the year?
You had it this whole the year. So like before. You can't do it right now.
Is it not the same year?
So Snacks, you had about
But you had it last year. I'm the DJ of the year. You can't say I'm this year's DJ of the year.
So I can only flex the arm for 3 weeks.
Yeah, I was gonna say you had 22 days.
You can say I was. If it said DJ of the year, so it made it look like so. Let me tell you where my brain was. I was confused. I was like, oh shit. I went on their page. I'm like, did it happen already? I'm like, oh shit. Then I'm thinking about it. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh. And then I thought about everything that's going on around. And I'm like, oh shit, he's a fucking asshole.
The award.
The
new awards. So. The new DJ of the year is going to be crowned a week from tomorrow.
I understand that semantics, man. I get what you're saying.
As of right now, and as of that day,
okay,
the DJ of the year winner, the most recent, the reigning, is me.
Well, text your light guy again and make sure he puts 2021 on the screen under it if he ever does that again.
Mr. Semantics, you're just talking about dumb semantics right now.
What you mean? It's the truth.
So, like I said, as I completely accept the fact that I am probably going to not lose my crown, give my crown up to the next person.
Don't say that. I don't know. You don't know that yet. You don't know that yet.
So maybe
whose side are you?
You don't know that yet.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I'm just saying you don't know that yet. You're gonna lose. I'm just saying.
So maybe
I'm just saying if you were the DJ, right? That was DJing, right? And then somebody in the crowd, you're nominated to be DJ of the year coming up in like a few weeks, not even in a week. And then somebody throws it up on the screen. You're not gonna feel salty about that?
No, I'm be like, I know I'm up for this. And if I win, I'm gonna do the same fucking thing.
Oh my god! All right.
So you're talking.
Right. Okay.
I win in a word. And I can't celebrate it on my birthday.
I didn't say that.
So what are you saying?
Do you not understand what I'm talking about? Do you not understand what I'm saying? At least just say you understand what I mean.
I think you were inflating a situation because you feel a type of way.
You have no. I don't give a fuck. I'm just telling you
don't
what
give
it
a fuck?
looked like.
You don't give a fuck.
I'm telling you what it looked like.
I just tried to end a very nice podcast on a very great foot.
I understand.
And you want to fucking ruin my fucking day. You're ruining my birthday.
Well, let's go out tonight and we'll
fuck
you.
No, fuck you.
We'll talk about it. You're stressed out. Let me take you out and get a drink. It's all right. And that we can go to bed calmly. I could tuck you in.
Why do you do this to me? Why do you like to see me this way? You want the internet to paint me as this mad and stressful dude when you just fucking annoy me.
Thanks for watching the podcast, baby. We love you. I love you, Snacks.
You think that's how we're ending this? That's not how we're fucking ending this. I end the show. I end the fucking show.
Well,
all right, go ahead, DJ of last year.
I'm not going to go there.
Go ahead, DJ of the year last year. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. DJ of the year last year. Yes. Chano.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
You piss me off so much, dude.
Next year, vote for us a podcast, the best podcast of the year. Make sure you do.
And we're gonna be able to only enjoy it for 2 weeks, and then
we can't celebrate it anymore.
We can't celebrate it or talk about it.
Just text a lot, guy, man. Make sure you put 2023. Sounds great.
Thank you so much for listening to episode 55 of But I Know the DJ. We appreciate you guys so much, and I don't know. I hope you fucking liked it. Love you guys.